It's Christmas time, and you know what that means? Ghost stories! This one isn't attached to any houses that I lived in. This one is one of my favorites, though. I went camping in Colorado. I think this one happened in 2017. And we were camping up at one of my most favorite spots. I'm not going to reveal where it is because it's a place that locals like to go to. It's dispersed camping, which means there's no amenities, no tent pads, no rangers, nothing. You just drive up a road up the mountainside and you camp there. And where it is, it's right on the timberline. So we like to camp right on the last few trees that are on the mountain. And we were putting up our tent, and we noticed as the sun was going down and we were putting up our fire and getting everything set up, across the way there was another camper. It was an old man sitting on a log next to his campfire, and he was stirring a big old pot, and I always thought it was like a pot of beans or something. And next to him, on the ground at his feet, was a dog. Like a German Shepherd. It was too far to look, but it was a big brown and gray and whitish dog. And I'd look over there every now and then, and he'd be stirring his little beans and then pet his dog. And I was like, cool, mountain guy. And we didn't think too much of him. The next morning, we decided to go on a walk through the woods, and we end up at the campsite where the old man was, except there is no tent. There's no sign that anybody had been camping there. Where the fire was completely cold, with no evidence that a fire had been burnt. There were no tracks for the dog. There was no feces from the dog. There was no evidence that anyone had been there at all. So that immediately put me on edge. I was like, where did the old man go? If he had been here just last night, that fire would still be warm to the touch in the ashes. There would be, evidence. So, that next evening, I sat down and started watching that camping spot, because nobody ever showed up. Nobody ever came to put a tent. So I was watching, and as soon as it hit the blue hour and you started not really being able to see what was over there, a little campfire burst to life over there. And I never saw him walk up to the campfire. He just was sitting there, and I watched him intently and noticed all he did is he would stir his little beans, pet his dog, stir his beans, pet his dog, stir his beans, pet his dog. So I sat there and watched him do this for hours. And I knew I should not leave my firelight. I should not go over there to investigate what the hell's going on. But I was looking. There was no tent. It was just this old man with his beans and his dog. And as soon as we put our fire out to go to bed, his fire disappeared. And in the morning, there was nothing over there. And I've been back to that camping area many times, and I haven't seen him again, but I wasn't able to ever get the exact same spot in the trees as we were that time. We always have to go a little bit higher up out of the trees because it's a local camping spot. A lot of the locals like to go there, and we take the spot we can get. But I hope someday I can meet the old man with his dog and his beans again, because I don't know what he was. He could have been a ghost. He could have been some sort of cryptid trying to lure us over there with his strange behavior. But he wasn't moving normally. He was moving very robotically and like doing the same patterns over and 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 over. So that's one of my favorite ones. I sat there and watched him for a very long time. The old man, his beans, and his dog. I'll try to pull out a couple of good ghost stories for you this Christmas season, because Christmas is the time for ghost stories. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Sorry, there's a bug flying around me. It's driving me nuts. I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you later. Bye.